Well, welcome. Let's turn this a little bit. The window out. Well, welcome. Always great to have you. As you can tell, the setting has changed this week. I'm visiting my brother, and so I'm in his house today instead of our living room. But it's great to have you tuning in as always, and let's get started. You lie back, you close your eyes, and you breathe. And continuing to take the time to slow down, taking the time to settle in. Remember, just take the time for it. No need to rush it, no need to force it. Just a few more breaths, just a few more moments. And then your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees in. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight. and you gently rock from side to side. A sense of movement, swaying the body. Then back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line. Nice and smooth back and forth. And the next inhale draws you all the way up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Then on inhale, you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders roll back. The eyes are closed. And palms together at your heart. And on your next inhale, you take the arms up, lengthen it. And exhale, you fold forward over your legs. Inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward, broadening. And exhale, you press back, down dog. You settle in. The palms are firm. You can take any movement you like, pedaling the feet, rolling the shoulders. To open up those lines. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Right leg back. And exhale. Inhale, nice and broad. Exhale, press. The head hangs. The eyes are closed. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right. Inhale, full extension. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right. Left. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Remember to take your time here. No need to try and rush through the sun slopes. To just quickly move on to the next step, the next thing. Instead, you take the time. You feel what you're doing. You feel the body warming up, waking up. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right. left, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let the head hang heavy. The tailbone's actively tilting towards the ceiling. Helps draw out that line in the leg, but it also helps work the length of the spine. Give me that hollowing out of the low back. A nice full sweep of the spine. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Inhale left, right, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale left, exhale right, inhale and exhale. You relax the arms, you close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. And with the big toes touching heels slightly apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms gently. The hips sit low. The tailbone draws down as the weight favors the heels. Nice and steady. Nice firm base. Then exhale, you fold forward. You catch hold of whatever you got, your toes, your ankles, your shins. But you catch hold as you draw the body long. Leveraging the strength of those hip flexors. So the tailbone tilts up. That angle between your thighs and abdomen sharpens, helping to give you that full back line. Then inhale, you lift up halfway. We're going into gorilla pose, so you bend your knees as much as you need to get the backs of your hands on the floor. Palms face up, and you slide those hands underneath your feet. Remember, you want your entire hand under there, not just your fingers, but your entire palm. So bend those knees as much as you need to. Once the hands are pinned under the feet, you start to push into those feet, trying to straighten your knees as best as you can. With the feet pinned down as the legs straighten, your hips pull away from your shoulders, giving you that traction for the spine, that lengthening of the upper back. The head hangs heavy. Then inhale, you lift up halfway. You release your hands, unplanting them. You step or float back, down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward, high lunge. You rise up. You settle into it. A nice long line from thigh to thigh. Your weight's low. Your feet are firm. You turn, you get that nice upward lift and reach of the torso. That full breath. And that left heel spins in as your right leg straightens out, setting up for pyramid pose. On exhale, you fold forward over that right leg. Your hands land wherever's comfortable, your shin, your foot, or the floor. The head bows. Remember that right hip's going to have a tendency to swing over to the right, so draw it back. Trying to keep your hips right behind you, the torso extending straight out in front of you. want to feel long here more so than low. Then exhale, bending into that front knee, you plant the hands and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. Ooh. Nice smooth breath. The eyes are soft. You feel that foundation. And back heel spins in as the left leg straightens out. Both feet are flat, so you're nice and stable, pushing down and out through both legs as you fold forward for pyramid pose. And exhale, the left knee bends as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And on exhale, you step the foot forward outside your right hand, coming into lizard. The back knee is up or down, that's up to you. You start to bow towards your forearms. 1, maybe 2, touch down. The head hangs. The torso is heavy. Then inhale, you rise up to straight arms. We're going to lower that left knee, uncurl the toes if they're not already. And inhale as you sweep up, crescent lunge. The hips sink down and forward. The arms reaching up and back. Let your eyes close and feel that crescent curve from the front of that left knee all the way up through the arms. You're trying to find a nice swept line. Rather than just bending into the low back, you want to feel that upward lift and over. That lengthening out from your waistline all the way up to your throat, just as much as you're getting that bend to your back. Then on exhale, that left hand comes down as the right arm reaches up. Lizard twist. You can stay there or bend that left knee, reaching the right hand back to catch the outer edge of that left foot. If you catch the foot, you can hug the heel in. If you want to go deeper here, you can always bring that left forearm to the floor. And exhale, you release the hands. You curl the back toes as you step back, down dog or vinyasa. Choosing your right, but it's smooth with the breath. Full drawn out. Left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot outside that left hand for lizard. You keep that back leg up or you lower it. But you turn your attention to the torso, letting it drape down. Feeling the body past that inner left thigh as you work that deep flexion at that left hip. And rising to straight arms. The back knee lowers, toes uncurl if they're not already. As the hips sink, the arms sweep crescent lunge. Remember, the key here to get that nice long line of the sweep is using your abdominal wall. It seems counterintuitive, but as you draw it in, your hips scoop forward, your tailbone tucks down. And that way, instead of just feeling like your low back is collapsing in, you're able to get that reach up and over to work that full crescent curve. Then exhale that right hand down as the left arm reaches up. Lizard twist. Staying there or bending that right knee to catch hold of the outer edge of that right foot. Staying there or maybe lowering that right forearm back to the floor. And exhale, hands down as you find your right to down dog. And exhale the right foot forward, warrior two. The back heel spins in, the torso sweeps up. You settle in behind that right thigh. The collarbones broad, the arms reaching. Then reach forward, side angle. Right elbow to right thigh, or hand to the floor inside the right foot. That left arm stretched long next to the ear. If you want to wrap it for your bind, feel free. But remember what you're mainly focused on here, more so than trying to catch your own hand, is that rolling open of the torso. Trying to get that left side to roll back so your collarbone's broad. Then exhale, hands to the floor. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, left foot forward, warrior two. The eyes are soft and the breath is smooth. You settle into it. You feel that strength of your stance. At the same time, you feel that opening up through the front of the body. That broadening out across the lap, that opening across the upper chest. And then reaching forward, side angle. Elbow to thigh, hand to the floor. And start with that right arm long. If you want to wrap it for your bind, feel free. And exhale, you choose your route. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward, Warrior one. The back heel's down. The toes are slightly forward so that you can get that left hip to start to come around. Trying to square the hips as best you can as the arms reach up. Notice what it feels like the tension sitting in your low back. Your hips are shooting out behind you, and you get that little curve there. Drawing through the abdomen. You shift the torso back. You want to feel relatively neutral with the spine here. Just that upward movement, that reach of the arms. Then peel that back heel, high lunge. The hips square completely now. Your weight's balanced as you bring your palms together, thumbs to your heart, and you fold and twist to the right. If you want to broaden out or bind, feel free. And nice and smooth back to center, high lunge. The back heel spins in, warrior one. You sweep the arms behind your back, humble warrior. The fingers interlace, the collarbones broad, and exhale as you bow forward, sliding the torso inside that right thigh. Then exhale, hands down, vinyasa all the way down dog. Inhale, left leg, and exhale, warrior one. You're strong through the feet. You settle those hips into it and lift the torso. And remember, once you get there, let the eyes soften and you just breathe. No need to overcomplicate it. No need to keep yourself on high alert trying to adjust, readjust. Instead, you just settle in. And peel the back heel, high lunge. When you feel balanced, palms together, thumbs to your heart, you fold and twist. Revolve side angle. Inhale, warrior one. You sweep up, and the back heel spins in. Then take the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. You broaden out as you bow forward. And you keep the upper chest broad. There's that tendency to squeeze those shoulders. Let them kind of drop forward once you start to fold. But you keep pulling the shoulders back. You feel like your sternum, the center of your chest, is out in front. And then exhale, hands down. Down dog or vinyasa. A gentle bend in the knees. You look forward and inhale, you float or step to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. And inhale, you rise all the way back up. And exhale, hands to your heart. You relax your arms, you close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. And palms together. A gesture of bouncing the body and mind as we make our way into extended hand to toe pose. So left hand at the left hip. Right arm straight out in front. You shift your weight over to left and on inhale, isolating those right hip flexors. You lift that right leg as high as it'll go. When it won't go any higher, then you catch it. Either grabbing that big toe, thumb pointing up, or you let the knee bend and you grab the thigh. You take a moment. If you want to accessorize it, feel free. You may be working if that knee's bent, trying to reach inside the leg to grab the big toe. If you're able to grab the big toe, you may be working on trying to straighten that leg out. And if you have the leg straight, you're thinking about using that right arm to start to lift that foot up towards the ceiling. But you choose the spot that works for you. Most importantly, you feel that you're in control. You feel you're steady on that left leg. Your center point is balanced. Your torso's tall. Especially if you reach down for that toe. You can lean into it at first to catch it, but then you want to work to stand back up. Shoulders over hip over heel. And wherever you are, we're all going to bend that right knee. We're going to turn it out as we set up for campus pose. That right ankle is just above the left knee, making our figure four. And the hands come back to the center of our chest. As you feel steady there, you can start to bend that left knee, sitting the hips down. Trying to keep that right knee down. As you sit, that right knee might start to float up on you. So you externally rotate that right thigh. You can take the arms up overhead. That'll challenge your balance. Or you start thinking about your tiptoe balance. You fold forward to move your weight forward. And then you start to shift even more weight towards the top edge of your mat so that left heel can peel up. The hips sit down and you come to balancing on the ball of that left foot. Nice and smooth. You're going to just put that right foot on the floor as you stand up. Tadasana. And palms together. Gesture of balancing the body and mind as we go to the other side. So the weight starts to shift to the right. Right hand at the hip. Left arm straight out in front. And on inhale, you lift that left leg as high as you can. When it won't go any higher, then you reach out and catch it. Either that toe, thumb pointing up, or bend the knee and catch the thigh. Set your baseline first. Then you work from that point. If you're reaching inside the leg to grab the toe, standing tall again as you then start to straighten that leg, or maybe lifting that foot to the ceiling. Nice and smooth, coming back to center. That knee bend that turns out. That left ankle's just above your right knee. Hands at your heart, canvas pose. If you want to accessorize it, feel free. Maybe sitting the hips down, like a one-legged chair. Maybe reaching the arms up so your center point lifts. Or folding forward to help shift your weight towards the top edge of the mat. As that right heel peels and you sit down on it for your tiptoe balance. Nice and smooth. You just put that left foot down and you stand yourself up. You relax your arms. You close your eyes. Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And on exhale, you step the foot forward, low lunge. Then drawing that left knee towards your nose, you kick it through, and you sit down behind that right foot. Marichyasana. So that right heel comes in tight. The right knee points up. That right arm reaches up. And you fold forward as far forward as you can inside that leg at first. When you can't go any further, you wrap that right elbow around the right shin. Left arm comes around the other side. Maybe you catch hands. If you don't catch hands, you just use that right elbow against that right shin. Pulling the elbow towards the back edge of your mat, helping to draw the torso further forward. And inhale, you rise up. And let that right knee now drop off to the side. Janu Shirshasana. So the right foot's on the inner left thigh. The arms reach up. You twist slightly so you line up with that left leg. And exhale, you fold forward. Then inhale, you reach out as you rise up. You relax your arms. You're going to take that right foot and draw it across that left thigh, setting up for elephant pose. So once that leg's across, you're trying to stack that right knee over top the left. So your thighs are crossed as tightly as you can get them. When that right arm reaches up, you bend the elbow, hands between the shoulder blades. Left arm can work it back and down, or you trace the horizon and you catch hands behind you. You can stay sitting upright, or you fold forward over your thighs. Inhale, you rise up, untie your arms. You cross those ankles as you roll forward, down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale the left leg, and exhale, you step the foot forward. That right knee draws to your nose, and then you kick it through. You sit down behind that left foot, Marichyasana. Left arm reaches up. On exhale, you fold forward. You wrap that left elbow around that right shin. Right arm comes around your back. You catch hands, or you just use that left elbow against that left shin to draw yourself forward. If that bind is just out of reach, something you might think about is the placement of this left foot. So in general, we say we have that foot in as tight as we can to the inside of that right leg. But depending on the tightness of your hips, doing this may mean that that knee kind of sits off to the side here. When that happens, you have to reach way over here to try and get your arm up. So what I would say is you take that left foot and step it off to the side a little bit. Give yourself a little more room in those hips and space. So that this shin is as vertical, straight up and down as it can be, rather than having it rolling off to the side. You might find that that allows you to get that arm to come around a bit more, and you're able to then catch hands. And on inhale, you rise up. That left knee drops off to the side. Janu Shirshasana A. The arms reach up, slight twist, and exhale, you fold forward. Then inhale, you reach out and rise up. Relax your arms. Elephant pose. So that left foot steps across that right thigh. And then you draw it back. Trying to get your knees to stack as best as you can. Then that left arm reaches up. The elbow bends, hands between the shoulders. Right arm draws it back and down. Or you trace the horizon and you catch hands behind you. You stay upright, or you fold forward. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, relax. You cross the ankles, you roll forward, and you find your route back. And sliding forward into plank. And on exhale, you lower to the floor. You stack your hands, you take a breath. Preparing for 3 rounds of Cobra. So from here, the legs together, tops of the feet down. Hands underneath the shoulders, elbows in tight. And on inhale, you peel your head, your chest, your palms up off the mat, baby Cobra. Your focus is right there at your sternum, the center of your chest, trying to lift that point as high up as you can. Then exhale, relax, take a breath. Inhale, you rise once again, baby Cobra or full Cobra. You plant the palms and you start to straighten the arms. And exhale, relax. Take a breath. Third and final one. On your next inhale, you rise up. Baby Cobra, full Cobra, or King Cobra. Keep those shoulders down, your collarbone broad. You're trying to roll forward and up rather than just pushing yourself back. And exhale, relax. Stack the hands, rest cheek. Take those deep breaths into the abdomen. And hands under your shoulders as you press your hips to your heels. Child's pose. You tuck yourself in. And inhale, you rise up. And just sit over the side of your feet. And you bring your legs out front. Paschimottanasana. Legs are straight, the feet are flexed. The arms reach up. And on an exhale, you fold forward. You catch hold of whatever you got. You bow your head, you close your eyes. And inhale, as you reach out, you rise up. You sweep the arms around in front. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. You come to lying flat. Once down, you bend your knees. The feet are flat. The arms alongside the body, preparing for 3 rounds of back bends. You can keep the arms there for bridge, or take the hands above the shoulders for upward facing bow. Either one. On your next inhale, you push down to go up, lifting your hips, your low back, middle back, maybe your upper back. And exhale, relax. Nice full breath. And inhale, you rise once again. And exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you push down to go up. As high as you like. Take any variations if you want. And exhale, relax. You draw your knees and you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And the arms alongside the body. The legs go straight up. You hang out right there. Or shoulder stand. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. As the hips lift, you take the legs up. A few more breaths if you want any variations. And back to center, toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. Hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward, and nice and easy. You unravel. Come to lie flat on your back. Once down, the legs are straight, the arms alongside your body. You press down into your hands and elbows. So you're lounging on your forearms for fish. As you're ready, you just roll back, releasing the crown head towards the floor. And take those nice full breaths into the front of the body. Exhale, lower down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. Then taking the arms into cactus arms, elbows bent 90 degrees. You release the knees over to left. One final twist. Back to center and over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you extend the legs, Shavasana. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment in the seat of full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back, chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. Then palms together at heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all for joining. As always, it's great to have you here. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.